Yo, what is up, guys? You got Illusion here.
Yo, what is up, guys? You got here today with a team builder for TMT, taking over Illusion's intro. Let's go.
Joined with us is a very special guest, the third member of the illustrious Trick of Eye, the of the Trick of Eye. Introduce yourself.
Budget envy.
Guys. Oh, what? Okay, I see how it is. Yo, what's poppin', guys?
So we're here to bring you TMT Season 3 pools matches. If you've watched our channel from the get-go, you know that our first video was uploading our TMT Season 2 matches. Now here's TMT Season 3, and we're here to win another championship. Why don't you go over the matchup, II?
All right. So as you can see, our team, we have Tapu Koko as a Zmon, Excadrill, Victini, Mega Pinsir, Celebi, Suicune, Halucha, Alolan Muck, Cloyster, Z Como-O, and Hippowdon. Unfortunately, Omni Boosting is banned. Otherwise, Z Como would be a lot better, but we'll make do. So today we are versus Team Skill, and they have Tapu Koko, Z, Garchomp Z, Skarmory, Mega Venusaur, Victini, Halucha, Milotic, Alolan Ninetales, Alolan Muck, Dugtrio, and Miss Magius. And as you can see, they kind of copied our team just a bit.
Took a bunch of our cores, stole the mascot Z Tapu Koko. Can't forgive them for that. Gonna have to toss them as retribution.
Pretty much. They also have Victini, Halucha, and Alolan Muck, which we have as well. So it's going to be a match the clone. We could call it the Clone Wars.
Alright. The first Pokemon we have on our team is a Choice Scarf Victini with Searing Shot, Brick Break, Trick, and Glaciate. So Searing Shot's a special move. It's basically Super Scald for Fire-type moves. Has a 30% chance for burn. And then we have Brick Break. Why don't you tell them what Brick Break is for, II?
If I can remember, I will. Brick Break. Brick Break is for in case they bring screens.
And Aurora Veil.
I'm trying to. You think why are we bringing Brick Break?
No, so this is our switch into Alolan Ninetales, and we brought.
Oh yeah, it's for Ninetales. I forgot about Ninetales. I was like, what? Yeah. I don't see a Tyranitar.
So yeah, with the Aurora Veil up, we can't kill anything, so we have to bring Brick Break. This switches into Ninetales all the time, and we have Trick and Glaciate. Why don't you go over that BLS?
Well, I don't really remember what Trick is for, but I guess Glaciate is a good way to stop or like scare out the Garchomp from switching in on this.
Trick is to like in case Milotic somehow walls our team or Skarmory even or Garchomp, we can trick it as Choice Scarf and pretty much weaken it considerably.
Yeah, we can.
And then Glaciate is obviously for the Garchomp.
Yeah, we can trick like
lower speed.
Milotic, maybe Skarmory, make them useless, and then we still have Searing Shot and Brick Break, which are pretty nice.
Yeah.
And then we got our next mon, the GOAT, Killusion, Como-O, Fightium Z Bulletproof, with Taunt, Dragon Dance, Close Combat, Earthquake, Max Attack, Adamant. So this thing is kind of like a win condition and a Skarmory answer. It can taunt the Skarmory, and it can Dragon Dance up. +1 Fightium Z Close Combat nearly kills Skarmory from full, even if they're Fizz Death, which is pretty nuts. And
and
Earthquake for Tapu Koko, and it's like good stab, or not even stab, just good neutral move to hit things that close combat can't, like Victini, Tapu Koko especially.
Yeah. And it's also for Muck and pretty much for Victini and things like we can't hit very well with close combat. Although this set kind of gets beaten by Halucha, but we have other answers for that.
It also has a tough time touching Miss Magius, but we don't think they're gonna bring Miss Magius. And I think we have good answers for that.
Yeah. We have Alolan Muck, so it's unlikely that they'll bring Miss Magius.
Yeah. And +1, this outspeeds Tapu Koko, right?
Yeah, that's what the EVs are for. We brought Adamant and not Jolly because Jolly doesn't outspeed any of their things they want to scarf at +1. If this gets to +2, we pretty much win if they don't have Miss Magius.
Yep,
that's
pretty much.
Got our next Pokemon, the mascot, Tapu Koko. Why don't you go over the set, I?
All right, so we have the Shuckleberry with the Calm Eye Roost, Dazzling Gleam, and the Volt Switch. And I believe this is the 176 speed Timid Nature is so we outspeed max speed Doug Trio at all times. We didn't really feel the need to outspeed Coco just because we felt that the investment would be better put in bulk. And with Calm Mind, we can pretty much take on just about everything on his team, barring Alolan Muck and the Mega Venusaur. But that's why we have Volt Switch, so we can get out of those messy situations. And obviously the Shuckleberry is so Doug Trio can't kill us Scarf, and so Garchomp can't kill us Scarf. But yeah, Roost for natural recovery.
Yeah, the cool thing about like Calm Mind Volt Switch is we can kind of lure in the things we can just Volt Switch on. Their only immunity to electric is Garchomp, which gets whacked by Dazzling Gleam. So that's pretty cool. And so next one on our list is Hawkeye the Halucha, Electric Seed Unburdened. The moveset Sword Dance, Thunder Punch, Acrobatics, Poison Jab. If you don't know what the Electric Seed does, I think it boosts defense by one stage, and it triggers Halucha's Unburdened. So that means it gets double speed. And
so this is pretty much a win con for us.
We can get like an SD up.
We got to be wary.
Get some kills.
Yeah, we got to be wary of Milotic though, because they can use Haze and Scald Burn us and lots of things.
Yeah. We
got to weaken that first.
We have to bring Max Speed Jolly because they have their own Halucha, which they can bring their own Electric Seed. And it'll pretty much come down to like a speed tie, I think, right?
Yeah, if they do bring Halucha.
We might be able to live, like, depending on their investment, a +1 on Acrobatics with +1 defense. But yeah, this is a possible win con. It's also cool because Acrobatics, naturally, they don't really have that good switch-ins to Acrobatics. Things that do, we can hit with Thunder Punch and Poison Jab.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, next Pokemon list, Dankus the Cloyster. So this is named after you, BLS. So why don't you go over the set?
I still don't understand why you guys named it after me, but yeah, it's a Shell Smash lead Cloyster. I'm pretty sure that the explosion just does things.
We named it.
It does indeed do things.
It does so many things.
We named it Dankus because it looks like a vagina, and we all know BLS gets all the pussy.
Okay. Alright.
So we got Shell Smash, Surf, Explosion, Icicle Spear. So this is going to be our dedicated lead. Sash, so we don't get KO'd by anything. So these three moves are cool. So Icicle Spear is self-explanatory. It's stab. It hits everything really hard. Explosion. So what's cool about this, at +2, we get a Shell Smash off. Say they have Coco, and they both switch into either Venusaur or Milotic. Explosion at +2 kills them both. 250 base power, they both drop.
Even if Milotic has the Flame Orb, right?
I think it might be a roll if it has a Flame Orb, but I know if it doesn't have the Flame Orb, if it has leftovers, it just completely dies. And Surf is for Skarmory, so Skarmory would be able to take Icicle Spear and Explosion and maybe hit us with like a Brave Bird. But at +2, like as you can see, Cloyster's special attack is pretty respectable. Not even that much lower than its attack. And at +2, Surf does like 80 to 90 around that level of a special attack, and is able to like get Skarmory super low. And that helps this guy sweep even better. And that's our Cloyster set. Hopefully it puts in work, so we're going to use it as our lead, and hopefully they don't like predict. They're not God predictors. And our final Pokemon is the boy, Triple H, HHH, Hippowdon. Why don't you go over this set, I?
All right, so you got Hungry Hippo here with the leftovers. Stealth Rock, Slack Off, Earthquake, and Whirlwind. Pretty self-explanatory. We're pretty much a mixed defensive set. We can take on Garchomp and Halucha fairly well as Victini. Something to note,
also
though.
a ground type for Tapu Koko, so it can't like just spam Thunderbolt.
Yeah, something to note about this though is that +2 Garchomp Z Outrage does indeed kill us, no matter how much defense investment we have. So we gotta be wary of that. And what's cool about this is Sandstream, if Alolan Ninetales is out and they decide to go for the Aurora Veil and we switch in Hippo, they can't go for it because the sand takes over the hail. So that's another reason why we're bringing it.
Yeah,
but-
we can cancel like their hail out and then like switch into Victini, which is pretty cool.
Yep. So yeah.
And that's our team. Most mons, like the mon we're most worried about, I think, is Garchomp because +2 it gets a kill on everything, no matter what, and it's like iDrive and LT are our only ways of revenging.
Yep. So now that you know our team, you know that if we lose, it'll be because of hacks.
Yes. Our visionary team, we're gonna toss these guys for stealing our mascot. There can only be one Tapu Koko team in this league, and we're gonna win. I hope to see you guys next time. Peace.